Well, season greeting, y'all. Ichigo Musco here, and I have another review for you. This time, it'll be about the 360 version of WWE Revolution. WWE 13. I'm reading this on my back. WWE 13. Now, first off, there's a big difference in the version that I've shown you, which was the Wii version, and then you got the 360 version, which is more revamped and a lot more to actually a lot more content than the 360 version. Now, the big difference. The big difference about this version and the Wii version is in ways of graphics and control. Now, with the Wii version, I basically had to use my class controller over my GameCube controller. I mean, which is a good thing. I don't mind the fact that you can use either or for this one game. There is only one unlockable in that game, and one unlockable character, and that is Mike Tyson. In his DX form. Mike Tyson in DX form. And that's about it. The graphics on the Wii, as you've seen, somewhat is related to the previous versions on the PSP. I mean, not the PSP, the PS2, and that's basically it. It just reminds me of PS2 graphics. You know, it's good for its time, but you know, it's as close as you're going to get to seeing the actual characters, the actual people, I should say. And controls on it, well, of course, they're good. I mean, it's a bit unresponsive at times, but you know, if I could say there's a certain time to actually pull off a move, I'll give an example. One of the matches that you have. One of the conditions say you have to use the pedigree on Mick Foley and pin him within 10 seconds. This is the big difference here. On the Wii version, it's a bit slower. So even if you do pull off the pedigree, pinning him is a whole different matter altogether. I mean, once you pin him, it's like it takes you like maybe 2 seconds to actually make a pin, in which your timer, in which you have 10 seconds to actually get a pin in, will just like, you know, it's just like 2 seconds. Now you compare that to the 360 version. If you compare that to the 360 version, once you do the pedigree and you have to pin, 1 second. So that's a second in difference right there. A second in difference because really, yeah, it really does say a lot. Another thing that I noticed about the 360 version compared to the Wii version is the fact that the graphics. The graphics are a bit more detailed than the Wii version. I mean, especially in the CAW mode. I mean, when you create your wrestler, there is a lot of detail put in on this version than the Wii version. A lot of detail. I've only made one character out of the just one character for now. I've looked into many other characters, like doing the Final Fight 3 version of Hager, and if you've seen how he looks, yeah, I plan to do that next. A lot of other things I plan to do with certain characters, I create superheroes or something like that. Whatever works, and like I said, I usually like to create wrestlers after I'm done putting in like maybe 2-3 hours in a couple of matches. I mean, I have to say, the nice thing about this is that it has replays. This version has replay. So let's say you do, Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music. You do it at a certain time. Like if you have a super finisher, you pull that off, and you have a triple take. A triple take replay, which is awesome. You can never go wrong with a triple take replay. Another thing that the 360 has over the Wii version is it has DLC. And from what I've been told, the only way you can get DLC, you can get two ways. You can get it through in-game, or you get in the marketplace, Xbox Live Marketplace. And from what I'm told, by the way, thank you, Sheena. I was told about Fan Access. Fan Access actually gives you all the perks when you actually play the game. So that means online. You have online play. You can download CAWs. You can actually have extra wrestlers to use, and just all the good perks. There's even one that has that's a booster, I believe. I don't know how well it is, but you can actually boost through the game. I'm not sure if it does anything for achievements, but I haven't tried it, but I may try it during the course of my break here. And like I said, graphics very, very detailed. I mean, you can do a lot more than what you can do on the Wii version. As far as create a wrestler, make a move set, finishers and all that, you can also make an arena. You can make an arena of your choice. You're choosing. You can make a logo, which is not in the Wii version. Now, of course, I'm not good at drawing, so I'm not gonna mess with the logo. Even if I did, there's only one logo I can make, and that's the sign of the sign of heaven, which is this. That's all I'm probably gonna make, just the sign of heaven. Or as I like to do, with my hands, this. But in any case, if you're a wrestling fan, but you're sick of watching WWE, get this game. I think it's the last game that THQ really has rights to, since they're declaring bankruptcy. I'm kind of curious as to what the future will hold for future WWE games. And mark my words, there probably will be another WWE game. some fashion or form down the road. I mean, the graphics, I can pretty much say, are just beautiful, just very much detailed. I mean, you can make a story, highlight reel, doesn't matter. You can do a lot more with your CAW than you could do in the Wii version. So, after playing it for probably like two hours or so, I think 2 hours. I put in 2 hours. I got this last weekend, mind you. So I got this before I went out for breakfast. So when it was there, I just picked it up. Boom. Tried it before I left, or tried it after I came back, whichever works. And I was really impressed. I mean, to me, it's not about the graphics can say a lot, but the extra perks, that say a lot more. You know, stuff you didn't see in one version that you can see in this version, that really gets me. That hooks me. Like I said, there are the usual player rank at achievements, which I don't give two shits for, because I'm merely enjoying the game for what it is, and it's a wrestling game. And that means I can pull off submissions, a lot more. The only difference is to pull off the breaking point submission. To do that properly, all 4 face buttons have to be pushed. And I mean, it's like you have to do this. See, that's all you have to do is press all 4 face buttons. But I mean, you know, aside from that, I like it. And as I mentioned before, if you are a wrestling fan, but you don't want to see, Raw or SmackDown, then get WWE 13 instead. Because really, why not? I mean, it's good. It's really, really good. But you know, I ain't got no qualms with the game. Because like I said, a whole lot of things I'll be doing on break, so namely, I'll get my hands dirty with doing some CAWs and whatnot. That means, yes, I will bring back Saturday night, I will bring back the Saturday night special. I know I haven't been doing Saturday night special so much because I've been busy, so. But yes, I do plan on bringing back Saturday Night Special. Probably I'll do both versions. One match on the Wii and a match on 360. Otherwise, you know, lots of things, man. Lots of things. So anyway, with that said, this is a recommendation. This is a real recommendation by yours truly. Because if you love wrestling, you gotta get this. So with that, I have been the Tenkaichi of gaming. Ichigo Musko. And this has been a review of WWE 13 for the Xbox 360. On that note, I'd like to thank you for watching, and as always, keep on gaming, and Tenkai Muso!